blah, blah, blah. Now, that might sound bad, I know, but there's really nothing to worry about. The animatronic characters here do get a bit quirky at night, but do I blame them? No. If I were forced to sing those same stupid songs for 20 years and I never got a bath, I'd probably be a bit irritable at night too. So remember, these characters hold a special place in the hearts of children. Show them a little respect, right? Okay. So just be aware, the characters do tend to wander a bit. They're left in some kind of free roaming mode at night. Something about their servos locking up and being turned off for too long. They used to be allowed to walk around during the day too, and then there was the bite in 87. It's amazing the human body can live without the certainly more safety. The only real risk to you of a night watchman, if any, is the fact that these characters, if they happen to see you after hours, probably won't recognize you as a person. They'll most likely see you as a metal endoskeleton without its costume. Now, since that's against the rules here at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, they'll probably try to forcefully stuff you inside a Freddy Fazbear suit. Now, that wouldn't be so bad if the suits themselves weren't filled with cross beams, wires, and animatronic devices, especially around the facial area. So you can imagine how having your head forcibly pressed inside one of those could cause a bit of discomfort for Big Dad. The only parts of you that would like to see the light of day again would be your eyeballs and teeth pop out from the mask. Yeah, they don't tell you these things when you sign up. But hey, First Station agrees. I'll chat with you tomorrow. Check those cameras. Remember to close the doors only if absolutely necessary. Gotta conserve power. Alright, good night.
Dum dum diddy dum 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 dum. Dum 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 diddy dum 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 dum. Dum 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 diddy dum 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 dum. Dum 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 diddy dum 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 dum.
Interestingly enough, Freddy himself doesn't come on stage very often. Freddy becomes a lot more active in the dark, though, so, hey, I guess that's one more reason not to run out of power, right? I also want to emphasize the importance of using your door light. There are blind spots that are camera view, and those blind spots have to be right outside your door. So if you can't find something
chingados está pasando, Bonifacio?
Freddy, se le acabó la energía al guardia, corre.
¿Y por qué chingados se le acabó la energía? ¡No lo mataste, pendejo!
¡Puta madre, sí! Perdón, Freddy.
¡Bonifacio, vales,